The world in 1914 was a powder keg, and it took just one spark to ignite the most devastating war humanity had ever seen. On June 28, 1914 in Sarajevo, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, was assassinated by a Serbian nationalist. This single event triggered a chain reaction of alliances and military actions. Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, Russia mobilized to defend Serbia, Germany declared war on Russia and France. When Germany invaded Belgium, Britain entered the war to protect its neutrality. In just a few weeks, nearly the entire European continent was at war. The conflict spread rapidly, engulfing nations far and wide. Alliances were called upon, and battle lines were drawn across multiple fronts. The world had never seen such a scale of warfare. This was no longer a European conflict, it quickly became a global war. One of the most significant new participants was the Ottoman Empire. In late 1914, the Ottoman Empire joined the Central Powers, Germany and Austria-Hungary, hoping to regain lost territories and revive its fading influence. The Ottomans opened new fronts, in the Caucasus against Russia, in the Middle East against Britain, and in the Dardanelles, where the legendary Gallipoli campaign took place. At Gallipoli, Ottoman forces led by commanders like Mustafa Kemal successfully repelled the Allied invasion, marking a significant and symbolic victory for the empire. Stalemate and shifting tides defined this period of the war. The conflict seemed to drag on endlessly, with neither side gaining a significant advantage. On the Western Front, the war ground to a bloody stalemate. Trench warfare stretched from the North Sea to Switzerland, where millions would die for just inches of land. Meanwhile, on the Eastern Front and in the Middle East, mobile warfare continued. The Arab Revolt, supported by Britain, weakened Ottoman control in Arabia, while major battles raged across Mesopotamia and Palestine. By 1917, the war reached a breaking point. Germany's unrestricted submarine warfare and the infamous Zimmermann telegram proposing a German-Mexican alliance drew the United States into the conflict. Meanwhile, the Russian Empire collapsed under internal revolution, withdrawing from the war and leaving Germany to focus entirely on the Western Front. Collapse and aftermath. In 1918, Germany launched a final desperate offensive, but the Allies, bolstered by American forces, pushed back with the 100 Days Offensive. One by one, Germany's allies began to collapse. The Ottoman Empire, facing defeats across its territories and internal rebellion, signed the Armistice of Mudros in October 1918, effectively ending its participation in the war. Soon after, Austria-Hungary and Germany also surrendered. On November 11, 1918, the guns finally fell silent. The Treaty of Versailles redrew the map of Europe and the Middle East. The Ottoman Empire would soon be dismantled, its lands divided among the victors under mandates. Germany was harshly punished, and seeds were planted for future conflicts. World War I ended monarchies, empires, and eras, but it also began a new and turbulent century that still shapes our world today. World War I, a world forever changed. If you found this journey through history enlightening, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. History is not just about the past, it's the key to understanding our future.